right, all right, all right. Welcome in, everyone. Phil Nagy on sports here, joining you for a little Friday afternoon simming. It's time for some Cavaliers. Hope everybody has had a lovely weekend, or is going to have a lovely weekend, rather, had a lovely week, and welcome it in. We've got game 52 of the Cavs season. This one is the LA Clippers in Cleveland. They are at full strength, of course, in real life, both Kawhi Leonard and Paul George. And they are getting out to a massive start. The Cavs scored 2 points, 6 points. What's going on now? They've extended it. Just scoring 14 points in the first quarter. That's going to be tough to come back from, but we'll see if they have a better second quarter here again, as we always sim just the third and the fourth quarter live and in person here. We'll see how much of a deficit they can dig themselves out of the hole. All right, so 63-44. They got some work to do, unfortunately, but sometimes we're up big, sometimes we're down big, sometimes we are lined up just right on. So that's the way that it's going to start here for the Cavaliers. They're going to have some work to do. Let's see if they are able to get it done here on this Friday afternoon sim. Game 52 here. Garland down now 19. Let's see if they can get some things back. Mobley turnaround jumper over the top, in and out. Rebound, Paul George. Again, real life in this game. Paul George and Kawhi Leonard did not play. The Cavs won against the backups. Paul George, deep three, hard off the iron. Rebound, Mobley. Coming the other way now, Darius Garland penetrating against John Wall. The ageless John Wall. Little teardrop from Garland, and that goes. Nice little play, little hezzy there from Darius Garland. See him kind of slow up. Whoop, just kidding, and then take it to the rack. And then pull up, just laid that one in, actually. Opted to kind of take that one and kind of flop it over the top, did Garland. Here's Paul George now running some point forward. Nicholas Batum sets a screen to the left side. He's going to pick and pop out of it, but George now is out to Batum, but Batum can't hold on. And Mitchell is able to kind of force him, and he steps out of bounds. So nice job there by the Cavaliers. And they have already shrunk the deficit now and hope to continue to do so here. Again, hope everybody's having a good Friday. Garland around a screen, backdoor throw to Mobley, and the dog likes it as she barks right as Mobley jams that one in. Just 11 assists. You can see they average 32 a game, just first in the simulated season. So when the Cavs are moving the ball, they are better. Around a screen, George, and he stops the scoring drought for his team. Remember, Karis LeVert is injured in the sim 2 to 4 months with a knee injury, significant knee injury. Also, some interesting notes as some trades have started to happen between some different teams. Mitchell, wide open three, left side, just a little bit strong. Rebound, Zubac. Most notably, Bogdan Bogdanovic and Richaun Holmes. Is that going to be a foul on Chetty as Kawhi Leonard tried to take him strong to the hole? But those two from the Pistons went to the Warriors for Klay Thompson. So Klay Thompson now a Detroit Piston, and Bogdan Bogdanovic another stretch four for the Warriors to be able to play with, but they give up Klay Thompson to do that. Interesting. Hey, Karen, good afternoon. Go Browns, go Cavs, go Guardians. I think the Guardians trucks left for spring training today, actually, I saw somebody say. And back to 19, unfortunately, is the deficit again. The Cavs were down 19 to start the half. As we simulate in quick speed the first half, and the Cavs were ice cold in the first quarter. They're trying to get their way back into it here now. Garland being guarded tightly by John Wall. Still a pretty solid defender is John Wall. Screen to the right side. Garland's in trouble. This is what I'm talking about. Not enough ball movements. Garland lucky to get an offensive rebound from Mobley, and he can't get it in. Got to be able to lay that one in. Yeah, Jonathan, I saw that. That'll be interesting to see what they do if they request. If you hadn't seen it just a couple hours ago, Kyrie said, trade me, I'm out. Backdoor pass to Zubac on the pick and roll. And Zubac into the hole, and now Mitchell brings up the left side. So the Cavs right where we started here. Again, if you're just joining us late, we always sim in fast speed the first half and call the second half live, and the Cavs were down 19 at the break here. So just going to see if they can try to get back into it. Strong take for Mitchell, scoring with the clock stopped. It's a good way to get better. Phil Nagy on Sports joining you. Yep, and the dogs are here too. It's not quite as appropriate without Browns games in the background. And back to the 19-point lead here. Let's see if they can get a couple stops. Yeah, maybe. I've seen some rumors about reuniting with LeBron in LA. That would be pretty wild. Zubac tries to go strong. Zubac does, and Jared Allen will pick up his first foul. And unfortunately, that'll be 2 foul shots the other way for Ivica. His first one's good. We're about to 20. So again, you win some, you lose some. The Cavs are like 1 or 2 games better in the sim than we are in the regular season. All of the games that I do not sim, I force win to match what happened in reality. So we're trying to stay pretty close, and obviously I can't control all the other teams as well. Around the screen, Mitchell, guarded by Paul George. That's a mismatch. Nice cut to the hole, and the Spider dunks it home. Great take there. Beautiful pick, but see, just 5 for 13 as he started the game ice cold. I mean, it would be interesting, but you're going to have to give up some significant assets for him. Are you going to trade Darius Garland to have him back? And how does he fit in with Garland and Mitchell in the backcourt? It already took the 2 of them long enough to coexist. And now they're doing it at a pretty high level. Nice take by John Wall, but offensive rebound now. Batum wide open, and he drills a 3. Cavs with 1 stop, couldn't get the second one. And that would be interesting. I mean, obviously he's a really, really good player and a good scorer when he needs to be. And that foul's going to be on John Wall, and it will reach. You think they would trade Mobley for him? Why would you trade it? He's got the most upside of anybody. Dude's like 19 years old. He's the next Kevin Garnett. I don't like that trade. Garland drills it, misses a 3. I thought he had it to go. Catch and shoot for Garland, doesn't go. Still down 22 are the Cavs. Again, 19 of it. Now 24. 19 of it happening by halftime. They're just woefully behind here. This one may not have any chance of getting any closer. Allen around a screen. Passes back to Garland. Garland taking Wall quickly. And he'll foul him on the way up, does John Wall. So Garland will shoot a pair here. 91% foul shooter.
2 shots.
I'm not saying that. Plenty of other people have said that. That's his ceiling in terms of his body frame and his skill set. He's added the 3 to his arsenal. He'll only continue to get better at that. He's got athleticism for that body type, which you just can't teach and coach. So I wouldn't want to include him in a trade, I guess. I'd rather trade Jared Allen than I would Mobley, frankly. High off the glass. Good pass there in transition to Mitchell. And again, when the Cavs pass, they do well. When they don't, they don't. 7 minutes to go. Backdoor pass on the pick and roll, and Zubac. Ivica able to jam it home, former Laker. He was, but then he turned into it, one of the top 10 players in the NBA. And I think Mobley has that kind of ceiling. I really do. Maybe I'm wearing wine and gold colored glasses. I wouldn't include him in part of the trade. I'd give up picks. You could maybe convince me to include Darius Garland, since we're getting a starting point guard back, but he's going to be more expensive. We can't offer him the 5-year Supermax like we can with Garland. And he comes with drama, let's just be honest. He comes with some drama. But that's just me. Everybody's entitled to their opinion, certainly. Cavs still struggling to get really underneath the 20 mark, which is where they were after the conclusion of the first half. Rebound Allen. Pretty quiet here. Yeah, and I mean, again, he's 19 years old. Garland was stick thin Garnett was stick thin when he came out of high school as well. And again, Mobley's just 1 year removed from high school when he came into the league. Those will be your 4 dunk contestants. Here comes Norman Powell for subs of the game. Cavaliers still have their starting 5 in. Again, Chetty Osman getting the start. The injury to Karis LeVert. Powell 1v1. Now Paul George on the side. George trying to take Chetty one-on-one. Paul George, spin move, drop step, left hand. Nobody gets his own rebound, and then Kawhi open for three, and he drills it. Oh, that's 2 times now that they've had good defense at the rim, missed the easy layups, but given up offensive rebounds to dish it out for wide open threes. That's kind of the way it's gone for the Cavs today here. Down 81-57 now. This one heading for bloodbath territory. Mitchell around a screen, drills a jumper, but it's just a 2. He did, but he certainly wasn't I don't think he was as rocked out and filled out as he was when he was 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. Good defense there, but then another offensive rebound, and then fortunately Garland's able to pick it up, no extra shot. Zubac tried to tip it in on the back door. A little curl around. Allen, 1v1 with that wall. I would take that stuff to the rack, baby. Back him down. Mitchell, corner, Mobley. Mobley, top of the key. Garland. Osman for 3. Catch and shoot. In and out. Needed that one to go. I just know that when I look at like the Zubac running the floor faster than Allen, and now the Cavs have called a timeout. I just know that like the ratings in the game, when you go and like look at the ratings, he has the highest over, like his potential is like 96. He has like a potential to end as a 96. Garland's like a 91, Mitchell's like a 93, like in terms of like how good they can be. Like you're getting into some pretty rarefied air when you get 95 plus in NBA 2K. So again, I think all the measurables are there for him. He's just got to grow into his skill set. Love, turnaround jumper, fake it. Now he'll go to Lamar Stevens. So the backups have checked in. Here's Isaac Okoro. Everybody's backed up into the game now. Little pick and roll. They're going to pick and pop. Rubio, dangerously ugly looking 3, and it doesn't go. Foul the other way, but stolen by Lamar Stevens. Former Penn State Nittany Lion. Stevens now top of the key to Okoro. Kevin Love, 1v1, still guarded by Kawhi Leonard in the game. Okoro tries to take it. Nice little left-handed, or left side of the rim, rather. Little short little jumper off of the glass. And we're back to 22. Look at that shooting percentage. Cavs just shooting 37% here in the game. 53% for the Clippers. Kawhi trying to go strong against Dean Wade. Marcus Morris, and Morris can't get it. Or it could be Markieff, one of the twins. I don't know the rosters for the Clippers just well enough. Okoro over to Rubio, around Okoro. Guarded by Powell. Gets a screen, now Rubio. Takes it strong, tries to lay it up and in and out. Rebound Kawhi. Good defense by Kawhi. One of the best for sure. You think that's what it will take for Mobley to go to the next level, is to give him more at-bats, give him more sets? Foul around a screen and an easy jumper. Look at that, they have made 10 more shots than the Cavaliers on basically the same amount of attempts. Kevin Love wide open from the left side, and he can't get it to go. Ice cold tonight for the Cavs. Ice cold. Kawhi top of the key here, 85-61. Again, this was a 20-point game at halftime, which is when we picked it up. Kawhi takes it strong to the hole. Stevens on the left side, top of the key. Okoro around the screen. He's got Love on the outside. He'll take the jump shot himself, and he will miss the jump shot himself. 87-61. Cavs getting out rebounded significantly as well. Appreciate everybody being on. Hope you're having a good Friday. Wide open 3 again. And the Cavs have just given up on the defensive end. Not surprising. Actually, I'm not surprised that it's not more than 5 threes. 2 minutes here in the third. Excited to bring you the Pro Bowl sometime this weekend. We'll sim it from our Madden season to connect with Kit maybe sometime tomorrow and get that Pro Bowl to you. It should be pretty fun since they're not even going to play a real game anymore. Not that it was ever a real game. Kevin Love takes it strong and able to body his way in. Got to play some defense. Defense. If you want to try to get this thing under 27. Kawhi Leonard, top of the key. Able to take a jumper there. It was open, just missed it. Here's Okoro. Hey, Mason. Well, there you go. I would say it's not just me, Jonathan, who has that high prognostication for Mobley. If Mason, appreciate you being on. He was talking about because Kyrie, he said he would miss Kyrie and he would trade Mobley for Kyrie, and I said I would not do that trade. In fact, probably Mobley and Mitchell, only because they just got him, are probably the two only untouchables on the roster. And if you really wanted to trade for Kyrie. Rubio around a screen from Dean Wade. He'll pull up front. A jumper, strong off the glass, and Evan Fournier, one of those off-season, or one of those trade. We'll see. It's early. I think he's saying, look what Giannis did his first couple of years before he really established himself. Is that what you're saying, Mason? Look at his first 2 years?
Shooting for LA.
They're pretty much mirroring what Mobley's done. Is that what you mean? You can agree to disagree. That's the fun part about it. We're playing radio here since we're down 30 in this sim. That's great. Okay, that's what I thought. Yeah, I haven't looked, but I certainly don't disagree with you. If he's tracking what Giannis was tracking his first 2 seasons as he grows into his body and his role. It's all right, no worries. Cavs now down 32 as they were down 19 to start the third quarter. It's only gotten worse. Around a screen, Mitchell, jumper, just Antarctica here in Rocket Mortgage Fieldhouse. The Cavs are icy cold. Fournier. Here's Jackson now, guarded by Rubio. He'll try to fight around a screen. He'll just fire a 3 and just junk, and it goes in. Just junk that goes in.
That's the end of the third quarter with the score. Your Cavaliers.
I don't know. I mean, they're different kinds of athletic, but I wouldn't say that they're not. They're both freak athletes. I think he's just a different body. He's just a little bit different body type than Mobley. But I think Mobley could get there. All right, this one has gone off of the rails. Probably see some empty benches here. Sorry about that. Didn't mean for it to be so gross, but the Cavs now down 35. Yeah, no, that's what I'm saying. The different body types for sure. Mobley's much leaner than Giannis. Pick and pop. Mobley right there. Taking it up strong, laying it up and right in. That was a nice athletic move. Reggie Jackson, who came over in a trade. As well as Evan Fournier.
At the line for your Cavaliers.
Short on the three-point play. Kawhi, who's on fire and getting double. Look, we got Dylan Windler in the game. We got a Dylan Windler sighting in the sim, baby. And Robin Lopez playing some defense on Fournier. Rebound Lopez. As the Cavs have completely emptied the bench, except we still have Mobley and Garland in, plus 3 bottom of the benchers. Robin Lopez now. Back it up, Mobley. Drop step, left hand, right hand. A little strong, good defense by Kawhi. Kawhi, a very good defender, as we know. Muscala puts it in now. 35-point lead is intact. Garland around a screen, spin move. Takes it up, pulls back for a little jump shot, and just can't get it. The Cavs have just not made anything today. Ice cold. Leonard high off the glass. Rebound Mobley. Garland running the other way. 10:25 to go in the game. Looks like they are going to totally clear the benches now. And keep all of the backups in. Around a Lopez screen. Garland takes a strong backdoor pass to Lopez, and he threw it off the side of the backboard. Oh, man. I think there are ways to improve without getting to take all the shots. We'll see. Time will tell. Be an interesting case study here. Wide open again, Reggie Jackson. And he hits another 3 as the Cavs can't hit anything, and the Clippers can't miss anything right now. And it is a beatdown. Up there in Cleveland, Dylan Windler. That year they had that 3 first-rounders. And he's going to be fouled. Muscala will foul Robin Lopez. Bickerstaff emptying the bench.
Substitution on the court.
Amir Coffey into the game. Williams into the game. So it's just bad backups. Bad backups for bad backups here. Garland, Windler, Okoro, Wade, and Lopez. So I'm still not sure really why Garland's in there. He's going to take it really high off the glass. Had to go way up above Muscala and missed it. Now we're at 38. Can we get to an even 40? Amir Coffey. Remember him in college. Jackson, nice little spin move. Step back. Jumper. Nope, he won't want it. One more pass to an open Fournier. Almost drilled it. Rebound, Lopez. Garland. Okoro. Okoro, turnaround with the left hand and no go. Just really, really bad shots, and again, just absolutely ice cold here. The Clippers just heaving up junk, and it's not going in. 41-point deficit, so they've doubled them up even since their 19-point halftime deficit. This one was just not in the cards for the Cavs. Look at all those empty seats. People have left this game. For sure. Okoro dunks it home, and there's a Bronx cheer from the few remaining faithful to get it back under 40 points. Amir Coffey picked to the left side, gets around the screen, he'll take a strong and block. No, they're going to say a foul. Oh, Okoro got him from behind. Looked like it was a clean block from Lopez. They're going to say that it was. But behind him, a foul was being committed by Okoro. So Garland and the backups in there right now. Just probably trying to give Ricky Rubio a blow until he can come back in and take it home. Lopez, top of the key, trying to go 1v1. Interestingly, back to a drop step, right hand, and it goes in. How about that little move from Robin Lopez? Cavs just chilling out at 35%. Oof. Hall of Fame if you're a baseball player, not if you're playing some hoops. Nice miss, or tried to get the block, missed it, rebound Okoro the other way. I'd like to see Windler shoot a 3. Let's get Windler a pick and pop here. Round Lopez, Okoro, backdoor to Lopez. He's going to be double teamed in the post. Garland open for 3. Made one, yay! Again, it feels like almost a Bronx cheer here for the Cavs as they get that lead back under 40. Tries to take it, blocked by Lopez, and rebound by Lopez. Windler outlet the other direction. Windler guarded. I want to see that silky left-hander shoot a jumper. Underneath, and it was Lopez, missed it. 108-72. So appreciate you being on here. Get Phil Nagy for Nagy on Sports 2 in our full length, or at least half of the game in this particular case when we do NBA games, just because there are so many of them. I want to knock a quick sim out for you here. Again, join Kit and I at some point this weekend for the Pro Bowl. Awesome Pro Bowl action. And then again, next week, of course, we will lead up to the Super Bowl, which will, of course, be the Philadelphia Eagles and the Kansas City Chiefs. Looking forward to getting that one going. Just 9 points for Darius Garland is not enough to be successful. Not enough to be successful. 108-74. Again, Cavs were down 19 at the break, but they have just been absolutely ice cold here. Most of the fans have now left, and it's backups versus backups here. Fournier forces one over the top of Windler, and an offensive rebound by Morris. Backdoor pass to Jackson, lays it in. Extra buckets, just another story of this game, and this one just needs to end and go bye-bye. But we've seen some where the Cavs have won big. We've seen some now where the Cavs have lost big, and this one will be big. Lopez, backdoor, double teamed, pass to Okoro. Somebody's open. Garland, swing that thing one more. There's Windler. Nope, he'll go for Wade now will fire for 3 and miss. Morris with the rebound, down, outletting the other way now. Fournier.
Out of bounds. Cavaliers ball.
And he dribbles out of bounds. Dribbles it out of bounds. So those are the next games coming up for the Clippers, which doesn't really apply to us, but they are. Why are all their emblems glowing? What have they done to be in the zone? Wade picks up his dribble. He'll have to go to Okoro. Just too much standing around for the team in white. Double team coming late. Drop step, left hand. Good for Robin Lopez. So Lopez, so with some crafty little vet moves underneath now. Jackson with 4:35 to go here in the fourth quarter. Again, the Clippers. Garland, top of the key, jumper, missed it. So even Evan Fournier has outscored Darius Garland by himself in the first half. That's what kind of game it's been. Jackson's able to get one to go. All right, guys, don't gotta fight. We're not gonna fight in the chat about it. I think we can both. There's potential for both of you to be correct here, but I think the whole point is that we don't know yet. We just don't know what is going to happen with him just yet. He's like 19 years old. There's still plenty of time. Coro takes it strong, and it'll be fouled by Williams.
Team foul. At the line for Cleveland, Isaac Okoro.
Swish for Okoro. Like Muscala back into the game. Oh, excuse me, even Zubac back in the game. And Kawhi Leonard, sure, let's get Kawhi back in there. Let's get Kawhi back in there. Rubio checks in and Jared Allen checks in for a while as well. I wonder why they haven't played Mitchell at all this quarter. Since they've sort of given up, they haven't played Donovan Mitchell. Still recovering from a little bit of an injury. Foul on the way there, Kawhi. Taking it to the rack.
Second team foul. Shooting for LA.
Leonard with a nice double-double, although that was a pretty nice brick. 112-77. It has not been the Cavaliers' day. Struggling on offense and struggling on defense. Makes for a tough way to try to win a game. Garland, screen coming right side from Allen. He's around it. He'll shoot a three on the other side of it and drill it. Good shot there. Probably needed to hit one before the 3-minute mark in the fourth quarter. That's just going to get Garland over double figures in the game. Leonard, big three, big rebound to Rubio going the other way. Ricky Rubio handed off to Garland. Garland now top of the key. Dribble hand off to Rubio. Beautiful little ball move. A nice little play there. Rubio under the rack. He's in trouble. He's going to force it. Why not just pass it one more time, Ricky? I liked that play. It just wasn't there. There's got to be one more pass out of it. Run some better looking plays there. Virtual JB Bickerstaff. Leonard turnaround jumper. Long one. Drills it. That's just like gift jumpers. Just going down in a big way. Ball fading away from the basket for Garland. That was kind of a unique looking shot. 2:10 on the clock here. Phil Nagy on Sports. Appreciate all of our subscribers. We are about to hit 900, which is awesome. And then we will officially be on our countdown to 1,000. Join Kit and I later this weekend. Maybe tonight. We'll keep you posted on the Discord, of course. But join us for the Pro Bowl. It's a bag of laughs. Oh, it actually, and Madden actually play and tackle. Zubac dumps it home. Zubats, Savicha, Zubats. So we'll bring that one to you, and then a couple options for the Super Bowl coming next week. Garland around a screen, backdoor pass, off the pick and roll. Jared Allen, that's easy basketball. And dunking it home is Allen. Jackson, guarded by Rubio. Around the screen, backdoor, pass. Zubits tried to drop step around Wade, and too strong. A rebound, Garland on the backside. Dribbling it, corner. Rubio wanted a three, maybe. We'll push around it. They got to get buckets in a hurry. 1 minute now, Allen. Dribbling to the right side. He's going to try to take it. Backdoor pass, Wade. Dean Wade, cross court. Okoro. Okoro's going to have to force something ugly here, and he does. And it was ugly. And it was ugly. 45 seconds left in this one, which has been brutal. Cavs down 19 at the break. We're down as much as 40 at one point. Gotten it down to a respectable, 33 now? Just ice cold all day. Bad defense, too many second chances, and some crazy shooting numbers for the Clippers in this one will be the difference. Dean Wade drills a three from the corner. Way too little and way too late. 33 points is the gap now. Here with 10 seconds, they don't need to shoot again. So mercifully, this one is over. What a gross game. Again, stay tuned to the Discord, which you can find in the description of this or any of our other videos for a chance to figure out when we're going to sim next. Pro Bowl and the Super Bowl will be coming up next. Zubac, player of the game. 20 for Mitchell. He only played 22 minutes, though. Garland just with 14, 9 assists, 12 for Okoro, 10 for Dean Wade. Like, those are your leading scorers. Mobley just 3 for 8. Jared Allen 1 for 3. Like, what's going on here? Just brutal. Brutal shooting. 23 and 9 off the bench for the starting center. How about a nice double, almost a triple double actually for Kawhi Leonard. Paul George 15 and 4. All right, well, I appreciate you being on with me. This one certainly didn't. Yeah, trade indeed. They are 32 and 20 in the sim. This was the game that just happened yesterday, so we're now 2 games in the background, but we are excited to continue this Cavs. So here you go. Here's another trade. Hornets want to trade Martin and a pick for a pick and Hernan Gomez. Okay, here we go. So that was, I said, Klay Thompson is on the Pistons now, which is kind of interesting. So the Cavs 32 and 20 in terms of the standings here in the conference. The Cavs still sitting in 4th place behind the Hawks, the Bulls, and the 76ers, who are leading here in our sim. And the Western Conference, again, it's all about the Grizzlies, these Clippers, Nuggets, Mavs, Warriors, Trailblazers, Spurs, and Pelicans. So some interesting teams to be simmed up at the top, maybe if those teams had stayed healthy. All right, appreciate everybody being on. Join us for the Pro Bowl sometime later this weekend. Have a great rest of your Friday. Today we will say go Clippers, go Cavs, and as always, go Browns.